Hi guys, AK Movies back with another video. Yeah, today I'm gonna give you my movie review for KGF. Yes, I finally watched KGF Chapter 2. So this first film came out 2018, the Chapter 1. So this is the next chapter of the film, KGF Chapter 2. Is a 22 Indian Kannada language period action film, written and directed by Prashant Neal, the director, and produced by Vijay Kingadur under the banner Humble Films. So that's the film banner of the film KGF Chapter 2, the second installment in two-part series. It serves as a sequel to the 2018 film KGF Chapter 1. KGF Chapter 2, the film stars Yash as Rocky. He's become international star, big star in this film. Rocky and Yash to international star. The character of Rocky in the film, and his real name is Yash. Rocky star Yash, international star now, big star now. Also stars Sanjay Dutt as Adira in the film as a villain, badass, epic villain, man, epic, fantastic villain he is. Yeah, also stars legendary actress Raveena Tandon. So two Bollywood stars, Sanjay Dutt, Raveena Tandon as well as the politician leader Sunardhan Shetty, who is Reena as the character, love interest as well in the film, and Prakash Raj, the veteran actor as well in the South industry. He's been in Bollywood films as well. He's a legend now. It follows the assassin Rocky, who after established himself as a kingpin of the Kola gold fields, must retain his supremacy over advances and government officials, while also coming to terms with his past after derailing the events in KGF Chapter 1, the first film. Anand Inkorigegi suffers a stroke, and his son Rajendra takes over to narrate the story. The rest of the story of the KGF Chapter 2. Rocky kills Hen, empowering Virat, and takes over the Kola gold fields. So he's a gangster, villain gangster, killing people, keeping Reena hostage, the love interest in the film, to ensure the cooperation of Guru Pandit Andrews Rajendra Desai, and kills Kamil when he protests his issues, orders to start work in 8 hidden mines. Meanwhile, Adira, the villain in the film Sanjay Dutt, refaces and kills all guards at an outpost in a rush to bring Rocky to Adira Andrews, kills Desai to lure Reena outside. KGF and John captures Reena. Adira shoots Rocky but spares his life, where his men roadblock all gold exports from KGF. Meanwhile, Shetty ties up with other suburbs of Andrews across India's western coast. Khaled's newfound support, but Rocky's asides kill sheriff's associates and recreated the coast. He repatriated Rocky along with Reena, visits Dubai to sit in the sold gold mines with Khaled, and also buys Kailash Caves as a place name I've never heard is in the film from him. Rocky and his gang gravity wound Adira, so his beast wounds Adira and kills his henchmen with their newly acquired weapons. So he used his weapons. Extended with KGF some center against the DYYS supporters at government to bring Ramaka San in power, but Roderick's henchmen threatens other ministers against the vote, and the motion fails. Rocky also kills Shetty, gaining control over Mumbai. So he becomes a don, he becomes a gangster. And Reena and started to like Rocky. They have a love scene, interest in the song plays, and another song plays Tufan, like a stone. He is a powerful stone. With his axe, smashes the villains, badass. So much violence, so much blood, and his girlfriend got killed by a deer by the climax scene because she was expecting a child. She loves Rocky, the gangster, the visit Dubai and all that. And yeah, there's another scene I want to tell you. And Sanjay Dutt and his gang take the guns out, and he says in Hindi, "Banduk" means gun. And yeah, Rocky got shot, then he survives in pain. Then he becomes back into business, and he challenges a deer. Then Adira shocks to see him. How has he become alive? How has he was shocked how he was survived with the gunshot. Then he takes his henchman and with his gang, and he says Banduk in Hindi means gun. And alongside Rocky comes out from the truck. All the ways, all the truck on the far from side is Adira's gang and Rocky's gang. And they start laughing at Rocky. And this is the famous scene in the film when he does that with his guns, and his lorries came out with all guns, and everyone was shocked. They said like that, with his style, with his swag. Rocky with his style and his swag said started to get his guns out and tried to point Adira, and Adira and his gang was shocked. They were laughing moments ago. Yeah, he thought, wait, he's got the power. He can be the king of Mumbai. He can kill anyone and rule the world. First we had a murder, show flashbacks of the character Rocky when he was a child, that one day he will live long life and be a king, a Raja, like Sultan. So Sultan means a king in India. Sultan, one day he won't live a long life, but one day he will become a Raja, and he becomes that. So he gets flashback, his mother and parents die, so he follows up his story with that, and he becomes a gangster. Then Adira managed to kill her girlfriend Reena because Reena was suspected. Then she dies at the scene, and we had an emotional touch. The heroine dies, and the hero eyes started to water come out. He takes revenge on Adira's gang and killing everyone. He's just getting the axe and stabbing them badly, blood sedentities, cutting him like this, like that. He's just killing everyone, smashing everyone, and the climax scene is freaking fantastic between Rocky and between Adira, Sanjay Dutt's character, the villain, the badass villain. Superb climax, superb. Then they start fighting each other, kicking the hell out of each other, and Rocky got beaten up, nearly was gonna get killed by Adira with his sword. He has a proper costume, he had a ponytail, proper get-up. Sanjay Dutt, Adira is badass in this character. I remember he was a badass in 2012's remake Agnipat in 2012. In 2012, I mean to say, not 2012, 2012. And this one he showed a bad ass, and they both smashing each other, and he got beaten up, Rocky. Now Rocky realized that his girlfriend, his fiancée, got killed. He's got shot, and he touches the blood, and then he comes up with his power, with his axe, his hammer from the sand, gets the whack, and he slams Adira's shot and slams Adira's face, smashes him on the ground. He comes out and says, "Da-da-da, da-da-da." The BGM is freaking fantastic. When they both fight, the climax, kicking the hell each other out, and Adira get killed, strangled by Rocky from the back, and said, "Ah!" like that. That was the scene I loved. And plus he just when he's in Bundook and all that. Bloody henchman was shocked to see him back alive. He managed to kill him. He managed to be the leader, and the politician Rumina Tanda started to send orders to kill this gangster, this criminal of India, world's dangerous criminal. So he's a criminal, actually he's a villain as well, you could say, with his posh cigarette. Then was a police station scene, guys. What a scene this is in the film KGF Chapter 2. I witnessed. It's a freaking fantastic film. He just blasted all the police station off with the jeeps. He blasted this with a missile gun. Like that. Everyone's scared in the police station. He blows up the police station, blows up the jeeps of the cars. He just with a cigar lights up and blasts everything up. What a scene. That is the scene in the film. Mine, that's my favorite. And he says, "Violence, violence, violence. What can I do? Violence does not stop me. It is very bad. But I do violence, violence, violence." So this is the highlight dialogue from the film. Violence does not stop me. But what can I do? Violence just loves me. So I do violence, violence, and violence. So he does violence all over. I remember his mother's flashbacks. Yeah. Then he remembers his mother. Then when he gets shot by Adira's gun in the film, then he's in pain, and Adira's in pain. He's got shot as well. The both actors got pain. Oh my god. Yeah. Then the fighting, the killing, the axe, the hammer thing, smacking. Climax was superb. The fantastic, man, fantastic. What a film. This is the most fantastic blockbuster monsters of tsunami of 2022. KGF Chapter 2 is still running in the cinemas. Yes, it came out 14 April 2022. Is still running in the cinemas. So it's been 1 month over, and the film is successfully in the theaters in India. So, and here as well is playing as well. It's a mega blockbuster. I witnessed this big film. I witnessed it, and I enjoyed the climax between the ripping the hell of each other apart. Adira got battered at the end. Rocky stands tall after a girlfriend got killed by the goons, his gang. He took revenge and smack. Then he went to the parliament after that, killing all the bad guys. All his troops was with Rocky everywhere, even the kids, even the ladies were crying. The sons, one of the ladies' son got killed because his son got kidnapped and all that. He was going to the helicopter and visiting Fingy, these Christian people, and talking. And he's just saying to them, "I'm the country of India. I'm the country of the CM," he would say, and he's a country of the Prime Minister. And then Ravina Tanda sent orders to the troops, to Rocky, to kill Rocky by his army and his troops, and she gives an order at the end, and she managed to do that. And suddenly he's in his ship smoking, and it's raining, and the troops send him to attack him to want his life. He wants to kill this criminal, India's most criminal, Rocky, and she managed to do that, but suddenly the end he dies. He drones into the sea, and everything he had took with him in his life. So everyone started to cry. I was going to cry. The emotional at the end. The actor drowns, and yeah, after that we saw the glimpse that they're gonna make chapter 3. Chapter 3 is coming. So yeah, so we're gonna see chapter 3. So what a film, freaking fantastic film. One of the best films made in Kannada cinema. This is the Hindi dub talking about. Witnessed this Monsterverse film. just like Monsterverse of King Kong versus Godzilla. The ending was similar to that, smashing each other hells out of each other with the sword versus the hammer. Smack, tar, gunshot. The police station shit was when he cigars with a style. He blasted the police station on fire, blasted the jeeps on fire. Everyone was scared. This is bloody violence. I give it 10 out of 10. What a bloody freaking fucking film. Fantastic film. Sorry for the swearing, guys. I like to pronounce it like that. I don't like to swear, but this film is fucking fantastic film in the series of KGF. Witnessed what a beauty of a film. Fantastic. Sanjay Dutt delivered a badass. He was the best character in this film. Rocky, always Rocky. Yash, fantastic with his swag, with his gangster robe, and and the parliament, he kills this parliament guy with his gun. And he goes to the parliament and he shoots this guy, the guy who's minded all these Rocky's henchmen and all that. His Rocky's life is turns upside down. He kills all these people, even the parliament people as well, with a gun. Then the climax, like I say, he gets drowned. He'd been blown up with the ship, with his troops and army by this Ravina Tandon, politician, prime minister in the film. So yeah, my god, what a film, what a action, what a bloody violence, bloodshed, tears, everything. My god, what a music was fantastic as well. Tufan music and Sultan, he rised up, man. He lived his life, rised up. Yash has become an international star. People call him rocking star. In the reviews the same, he's an international star. He made his big name in this film. KGF Chapter 2. Yes, fantastic blockbuster tsunami monster of a film of 2022. Yes, this film got delayed in 2019. They was gonna make it 2020. Corona hit it. Finally, they released the film, and still houseful, still people seeing this film as madly big hype of a film, big franchise of the film over India's biggest film ever. Fantastic, man, fantastic. So this is the story I told you about for KGF. Yeah, this is a brief story of what happened. So he is the India's most terrorist gangster, you could say. Gangster villain, you would say, as a don, as the boss of the kingpin. Yeah. So yeah, KGF wins. Everything wins. The story, the cast, the direction, the music, the BGM, the action was fucking fantastic. Fucking best action. I apologize for my language because I just want to describe this film. It's one of the fucking best films made in India. Freaking fantastic. Apologize for the swearing. I'm not that kind of guy, but this film I have to talk. It's this kind of film. It makes you excitement, makes you want to see again, makes you see the stunts to see again, the action between Adira, Sanjay Dutt and Rocky Yash beating the hell each other. Everything's getting destroyed, killing each other, the henchmen getting killed, everyone, they're fighting each other, slamming their asses and all that. My god, what a film, man, what a film. I witnessed this, that's why this film is big and hyped. People going for repeat value again. Is a monster tsunami blockbuster. It's a monster of a film. Tufan, that's it, he's a Tufan. So this is 10 out of 10. Full marks for everything. Brilliant film. Brilliant. Very well made film. Prashant Neil, director, fantastic. So yeah, at the end I saw it's gonna be a chapter 3 coming at the end of the credit of the film. Yeah, we will see what happens in the chapter 3. Chapter 3 KGF will come out 2024 October in the year 2024. So yeah, so this is the movie review. I enjoyed, I loved, one of the best films made in Kannada cinema in Hindi dubbed version. KGF Chapter 2. Violence and more violence. Yes, fantastic film, man. Freaking fucking fantastic. This is a film you should be watching. Is available and it's in English subtitles. Yeah, everyone should watch this film to understand the language. If you can't understand the language, I can. They will have the subtitles as well in this film, English subtitles. You can guy easily and talk. They can talk and you can follow the subtitles to understand the film. Brilliant, fantastic film, man. Blockbuster, monster tsunami. So like King Kong versus bloody Godzilla. It's that kind of film. You could say big epic film. So yeah, super fantastic film. KGF wins the heart. I can see this film about 50 million times. Won't get bored. It's just like new content, new cinema, new big hype of a cinema of a film. So KGF Chapter 2, thumbs up film, man. Fantastic, fucking fantastic. What a film. This is what I call a freaking film. KGF wins and wins. Yes, fantastic. 10 out of 10 by AK Movies. Pretty enjoyed it. Pretty loved everything was brilliant. Fantastic. AK Movies gonna say hope you like, subscribe and share. So this is my KGF Chapter 2 movie review 2022. Film came out April 2022, April the 14th, and still running successfully in the cinema. Still people going buzz and crazy to watch this film over and over again. House full shows, packed house full in the theater. Blockbuster film. Blockbuster. Monster tsunami of a film. Fantastic. Hope you like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye. Violence.